Hello everyone. So we've got this DeWalt 21 uh, snowblower, 21-inch snowblower, and the customer said he had issue starting it. Obviously, so he couldn't pull the cord. I tried, a couple tries, but we got the cord to pull. So I was like, okay, engine, this could be bad. Like, engine could be waterlogged, whatever. Um, and I pulled the spark plug, and there's just a bunch of oil. Like, you can't even see the gap on the spark plug, so obviously it's not getting spark. There's a bunch of oil in it, and I asked him, like, did you happen to tip it over accidentally, or was it tipped over when I was in storage? And he said, yeah, it was a windy day, and it was tipped over for 2 days. So that's our issue. Hopefully it's an easy fix. I'm heating up the engine a little bit because obviously it's pretty cold out, and the oil is just not moving. It's super thick, so I really want to pull the cord and just see oil just spewing out. It happened a little bit, but not enough. So we'll do that, and then clean the spark plug, and maybe even get a camera in there and see if there's really that much oil. Might do that first, actually. Alrighty guys, just look at how much oil's in there. It's pretty bad. So here, let me plop this down here and move around a little bit so you guys can see a little better. So we'll stick our guy in right there, and just look at all that oil. It's pretty bad. So other than that, cylinder walls look pretty good. It's a brand new, like, this thing's like never been used. But obviously we see some scoring up and down. Not too bad. You can still see the original boring from the factory, but look at all that oil. So we gotta figure out how to take all that off. Alright guys, so I thought maybe I should blow it all out, use some compressed air, but that's gonna get messy. I honestly just had this laying around, so I'm just gonna spray it out. So I'm gonna find a little bottle in my recycling, and I'm gonna use this guy and just pump it all out. Alright guys, so spark plug's out. We're gonna stick it all in there. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to do this with 2 hands, guys. So alright guys, so using this pump method, it's a little slow. I think it's because it's thick, but when I pump once and it sucks it in, and I try and pump again, it just squirts it back out and back in. So I pump it once, it pulls it in, and then I have to take it out to the bottle, pump it out, and then I think it's because it's either cold or it's just thick oil. But this is what I was able to get. Oops, this is what I was able to get so far. It's not a lot, I'm afraid, but maybe that camera makes it look like it's more. So we're gonna check with the camera right now. Alrighty guys, so put it in here, see what it looks like. There we go. Alright, we do see some oil still down there, but not that much. I'm wondering if I could start this engine with this oil still down there. Alright, still nothing, so we'll try it again. Alright, so we're gonna try and get that last bit out by blowing it out. So alright guys, so off camera, I took the carburetor off, the bottom where the float is, and my goodness, just oil just spewed everywhere. So put it back on. I made a mess, so put something underneath. Man, pissed me off, you know, whatever. But get yourself some parts cleaner, and now it's just gasoline coming out. Whoa. Yeah, it was just all that was all. That was all oil that was over there. So we'll just clean everything, put it all back. And then this thing should start, hopefully. Okay, it's all tightened up. Very oily stuff. Not the cleanest looking gasoline, so hopefully we clean some oil out of there. And we'll give it a start. Hopefully it'll start. Okay, just gonna move you guys and give it a tug. See what happens. That was the craziest backfire ever. Jeez. It wants to. Jeez. Holy backfire.